Yay Media Group.
Hello, amazing people.
Hello, everyone. It is Angelo and the Real Talk Kim show.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's, baby.
Oh my
God. I'm glad to have you here.
Are you?
Yeah.
You love doing life with me?
Yes.
I love that.
You.
So this is so special because this is Valentine's week. And do you know that, can you remember a time in your life when Valentine's was dreaded? Do you think men dread it like women?
No. I think the kids in elementary dread it. Because you got to give that little girl some hearts and stuff, and your parents don't took you to the store to get the cards and stuff. You remember those days.
I don't know why, but this is actually a holiday that a lot of people don't like. And so we're going to talk about it today because I know what it's like to have been married before and then be single for a long time. And now with someone that I love a whole lot. And I didn't meet you until I was in till I was 50. Mm-hmm. And so we're going to talk about that today. But y'all, first of all, we are so glad you are here. What can they do for us, babe?
I mean, they could send us some more roses. But you can hit the button notification.
Yeah, the subscribe.
Subscribe, like.
Yeah.
Yes.
Subscribe and like. You know, it is so cool watching you guys. Man, it's been a year that you've been on this podcast with me.
Man, it's been that long.
Can you believe that? Man. Like a whole year. I never thought, I got to say something. I never thought that just even watching you at Limitless now, like as you are just so comfortable talking, you were so shy, and now you weren't really shy, you were just in your own lane.
Yeah, just,
And watching you now just come up and in the services with me, it's so cool.
I'm doing better than most preachers.
You're anointed for sure, and I'm so stinking proud of you. I want to encourage every single one of you that are out there that are married. Maybe y'all been married for a really long time, and this is just another holiday, that you would make it special. If you're married, and I don't care if y'all been married 50 years, right. I want you this week to do something really special for each other. The Bible says to do unto others as you would have them do unto you. And the one thing that I've really learned in our marriage in the last 8-9 months that we've been married is that things that used to bother me in my previous relationships, I don't let bother me anymore. And that happens whenever you get a grateful heart. And so I really want you to make sure that you do for someone what you would wish they would do for you. If your husband's not a real romantic type, just tell him. Say it really would mean a lot to me if we could go out on a date, if we could spend some time together, if we could take the kids to mom's, or if we could put the kids down early for bed, have a little picnic in our living room with some fruit and cheese or whatever. Just be intentional this week.
Give the kids a NyQuil, put them down, put on the red dress, put on that Teddy Pendergrass song, and hey.
Baby, you're so funny with all of that because he actually does everything he is saying. Like, he is going to walk in this house with him some Teddy Pendergrass on. He's going to.
Johnny Gill, put on the red dress. It's going to be something. I found, it would be Mariah Carey and Joe, I found God, I found you, stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, it don't have to be expensive,
No.
Get a steak. We cook steaks all the time. We cook all the time.
Yeah. I
smell something right now. I smell them oxtails.
It's oxtail.
Well, that's what they say, but they don't cook. When they cook, they'll pronounce it their way.
My baby, y'all, when I tell you I married a man that can cook soul food, there's like this big old 900-pound woman inside you that can cook from Jamaica.
Yeah, Jamaica. Uh-huh. Yeah, man.
So listen, we're going to let you guys get up, go get your RTK journal, Dreamer's Journal, write down, because we're going to talk today about dating. We're going to talk about even dating in your marriage. Relationships are really special to me because I've always had great relationship advice. Yeah. I just unfortunately didn't have someone to love like I get to love you now. And I know it's because I prepared myself for you. And so go get your pens and papers. Make sure you share this, subscribe to this channel. Make sure that you are sharing this with your friends. Even if you don't need this love talk, somebody does.
They do need it.
They do need it.
Even if you got it, you still always need it.
You need a refresher.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah, keep you grounded.
And man, I think you and I are always working on us because we know that there's a lot of thirsty people in this world that would love.
They tell you how to do something, and they ain't even in a relationship, so they need it.
Yeah. I used to be so good at that.
Yeah,
but I really did give good relationship advice. I just couldn't keep a relationship.
Yeah.
I kept picking bozos.
Yeah, you was a situation.
I was a situation. Y'all, we'll be right back right after this. We love you so much, and happy Love Week. Hello, everybody, and welcome back. I am so excited because we're talking about one of our favorite. Look, I got my red and pink on. My baby's got his heart shirt on. Like we're feeling all things love.
It's the winter love.
Oh my gosh.
Winter love. You know, red and white.
Yep. This is our season of love.
Red and white.
Baby, I love loving you.
Love.
I love.
Yes, we always.
L is for the way he looks at me. O is very, very in. Is for the only one I see. V is very, very extraordinary. E is more than anything that I could. Excellence of love. Our producer helped.
Oh man, give it up.
I made that up.
Give it up.
Baby, you can't tell me I can't rap.
I'm telling you, the rapping preacher.
I know it.
Yeah.
It's so funny because
the rapping preacher.
I'm always singing.
Yeah.
Always. And you let the keyboardist have my back.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I am going to sing in my sermons.
I mean, you know, just last week, just in church.
Baby, I thought that it would be so cool for us because we're even in a series at Limitless right now. It Takes Two. And I'm going to tell you 5 things that I love about you. And then you have to tell me 5 things that you love about me. Okay?
Right.
I love that you protect me. I love that you do things like ever since we've been married, I've not had to pump 1 ounce of gas, haven't washed my car. I love that you are caring and kind. I love that you are big and tough and burly, but yet you are so loving and romantic with me.
Right.
I love that your yes is yes and your no is no. I love that you are the first one on your feet in church whenever I'm rapping or doing anything.
Rapping.
I love that you aren't competitive with me, that you have found your lane so beautifully. I love the way you love my family and the staff at our church and our church people. I love that you are very frugal with our money, even though I'm not. I love that you make me go to the gym and you don't even care if I am hating it. You just act like you don't see it.
Going today?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay, tell me what you love about me.
Man, I love how you take all my stuff, all my ideas, just like my words right there, all of my...
Wait!
You took
this
all,
is supposed to be good.
But it is love, though.
Okay.
Yeah, you take some of the good ideas that I have, just like, you know, going to the gym. I love how you was just basically like, you know, you was ready to go to the gym, but it was like, you know, you was already preparing yourself, really just say, let me show you something extra. So you was willing to listen.
Yeah.
And that's what's so good about our love. You're able to listen. So most relationships, it's out one ear and another.
I definitely listen.
So you listen, and then you compliment at the results. So that's love. So
yes.
I love how you get a chance to tell me that let's just go get a new car, and I'd be like, you don't need a new car. You'd be like, okay. So you don't You don't have to go. We don't go back and forth and stuff. It's so easy to get along.
Yeah.
So that's what I love. And then I even love sometimes when you just change up stuff. When I come home and you already shopping and stuff. You got a stuff here. You got a pink Christmas tree. I'm like, not used to all that.
You're not.
Yeah. But you let me be me. So that's what I love about you, being me.
Yeah.
So when you know that someone let you be you, then you kind of like, who you are. Someone that's been married for so long or in a relationship, they don't even know who they are anymore because that person basically kind of controlled everything.
Yeah.
What they say, how when I get ready to like go off for a minute, you be like, okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
You
go
really
ahead.
have grown a lot in that because you used to just have a meltdown.
Meltdown, no matter where it's at.
Oh, God. I used to hate that.
Times Square.
Oh, gosh. I used to hate that so much. I'd be like, you got to be kidding me.
Yeah.
But now I think we've built so much trust with each other that we've really learned each other a lot. Like I know what triggers you, and I also know how to bring you down.
So everybody
don't
have a moment.
Yeah.
Everybody have a moment. We human,
Yeah.
It don't matter who you are. Everybody have their moments. You're not perfect.
So what do you think, Angelo, is the most important?
I had a moment at Starbucks.
Oh, gosh, you had a moment at Starbucks. And you know what it is about you? I don't know if it's an alpha thing.
No, it's a coffee thing. You better hurry up and give me that coffee.
I don't
I'm not
know
moving.
if it's an alpha thing or it's just like you don't know how to shut up. It's just like you don't know how to. And I'm not saying this all the time.
That's a street thing.
It is.
Yeah, you wouldn't understand that. You ain't from the streets.
No, I'm not.
You ain't from the streets.
I guess I used to pop off too.
You're from the pulpit.
I'm from the pulpit. You're from the streets.
Yeah.
You've gotten way better though. You've gotten way better.
I'm so better now. I'm from the streets. I'm from the streets. I'll lay hands on you and pray for you at the same time.
Yeah, you've gotten.
I lay hands on you.
Because you appear to be so calm, but when you get pushed over, but you never embarrass me. Like and you do know you're so caring now. Like you've never disrespected me. It's always you just don't know how to shut up to other people.
Oh no, they got it. Just because we carry the cloth and stuff. I tell them, I lay hands on. I pray for you, lay hands on you, and do your eulogy. That's
so funny, baby. I want you to tell me, what do you think is the most important thing? Because we got a lot of people. In fact, in our church, we probably have 65% of the people are single. What do you think is? And then I'm gonna tell you what's important for a woman. What do you think is one of the most important attributes that a man desires in a relationship?
Just to be wanted, listen.
Yeah.
Because you're talking to guys that may be a visionary.
Yeah.
So if he shared the vision with you, and vice versa, you got to listen to the vision. You may have a penny.
Yeah.
So it has to go hand in hand. So I think that's important.
Men like to be heard, is what you're saying.
Yeah. Because basically, like you say, he's thinking about somebody like 50 something. He wants that Corvette or that sports car, that Porsche,
Yeah.
And he's trying to tell you that, look, I'm probably going to retire another 5 or 10 years.
Yeah.
This is where I'm on. I'm at that level. I'm not talking about somebody 20s and 30s.
Yeah.
20s and 30s and stuff. You just got the 20s to 30s. You keep going.
So you're saying that a man, one of his desires is to be heard.
To be heard.
And don't if you know something matters to him, don't just ignore what he said. Like y'all communicate about it.
Right.
What else?
Because, he's planning most, I look at it like this. When you think about it, when a man sign up in the military, he signed up for 20 years. That's a career. He sees that. After that, he's still planning on having a job. Maybe it's the post office somewhere. Those are career moves, and he's visualizing this at a young age. So how will you come into his life now and tell someone what to do? Well, basically, he's got everything that he can say that, look, that take care of my pension, take care of this. my retirement take care of this. So now it's like, it's not that many people that can sit up there and say that I'm well set, that I'm retired off a career here in the military, and I still retired on that job, and I still get almost about $15,000 to $20,000 a month.
So a man don't want her to come in and wreck that.
No, because basically all most of you want is that ring on your finger. After that ring on your finger, it don't shine no more. That wear off, the car wear off. I know yours gonna shine for a long time because you know.
You know what I remember when we first started dating? The one thing you told me is
that's combative.
You don't want combative. Men don't like combative relationships. But you told me, you said, I need you to be peace.
Right.
Let's just be at peace. And I remember, Angelo, there was a couple of times because I was so used to leading, you know, I lead a church, I lead masterminds, I lead the inner circle, I lead my family, really.
Yeah.
And I remember so many times I had to tell myself, Kim, just shut up. Like, just listen. Like, if you didn't move quick enough, like I thought you should be doing something quicker, or you're slower, you read things through. I'm more of a quick. Let's do it. Let's get it done. Like, we really had to learn on that. And I knew it was important, so important that you be heard. And there are so many times, Angelo, where I can remember, like, even wanting to correct you, and I would shut up.
Oh, man,
because you let me know men don't like that.
Well, it's not that it wasn't a big deal for me. I mean, you know, they say, show me your circle and I'll show you your future. Yeah. So what you just say is that my mom, my family, you didn't say powerhouse people. You didn't say Taffy Dollar. You didn't see Dr. Dee Freeman and Dr. Mike Freeman. Those are power couples when you're around certain people and you like, that's who I want to be like. You know what I'm saying? You know, when Obama's in the White House and they was like, I want to be like the president and his wife. Well, it's not that many women that have made that standard like Michelle Obama's and stuff like that. Why did they fall beside the waistline? Because there's still a lot of unique guys out here that have that vision and stuff and work hard. So
I'll never forget, I heard a story one time where Michelle Obama was sitting down with her husband at dinner and they were talking, and one of her old boyfriends walked up to the table and he goes, just think, if you were with him, you would be owning a car dealership right now with him. And she said, no, if I was with him, he would be the president.
He'd be the president. Right. You're right. Cause
it's the truth. Y'all, when I tell you, Angelo, it's the truth. When you get with the right person, they make you the best.
Right. You'll see it.
So I think what women want, I think women want in a man that is stable. I think women want a man that is sensitive to her needs, that hears her, right, that sees her. Yeah. And honestly, a woman is like this. I can always tell when a woman doesn't get attention from her husband because she's always putting on for the gram. She's always looking for attention. Because when you get the right attention from your spouse, from your fiance, that's why if y'all are in a dating relationship right now and you don't have any self-esteem, you need to get away. Because I believe that when you get into a healthy relationship, this person just pushes you to greater. Right. And so you give me all those things. So thank you.
Yeah. And you definitely want to make sure it's not just hopefully it's not just for the gram. I mean, we saw this couple and stuff that Twitch that took his life. You remember?
Yeah. And they looked like they were so happy.
They looked like they were so happy. So if you're just only doing it for the gram,
what would you say to that couple or that married couple or that person that's in a relationship right now and they're struggling with mental illness like that? When you feel your partner pulling away from you, what would you say to that person?
I mean, investigate. Investigate.
And maybe you're not a safe place for them to talk. Yeah. Like, I pray all the time that I am a safe place for you, where you feel so safe in my presence, you can talk to me about anything and not feel scolded. Yeah. Like.
So when I say investigate. Like, you taking how many Tylenols a day?
Yeah.
You taking how many?
Yeah.
You know, you taking these goody powders? I don't know. You know, why would you take this? Because basically, like you say, if our life is good, why are we taking certain stuff?
I remember even you watch everything I do.
Oh yeah, I mean,
I'm like, I'm a whole grown up.
Yeah, you are, but we weren't flesh. You remember? So I took you to the doctor too, and got your physical and everything. So it was like, you know, you supposed to investigate, because you know.
Because you know, do you think she knew?
I think she did.
She had to have.
Yeah. You got to see, you know.
You have to see your partner is spiraling. I don't think we ever think our partner will commit suicide. I don't think we ever believe it can happen to us.
It won't happen to me. I'm not going to commit suicide.
No, neither am I. Yeah. We actually like ourselves a whole lot.
Yeah, I'm not finna kill myself. I'm not even finna take shots. So you know me. I told the doctor. She said, "Well, you know, I went in the room and I looked. I said, what those needles over there for?" She said, "That's for you." I said, "No, that can't be for me. It must be for the last patient."
I just really think you're right. I think that if you have the communication lines open, and maybe you need to go back and really look at your life. I mean, when did y'all grow apart? What happened in that relationship that scarred him? Because I hear this all the time. I don't feel safe with her.
Yeah. I
heard something the other day even where a man said he had been married 18 years and he said, "I love my wife, but I'm not in love with her. And I want to take care of her, but I don't like her." And the interviewer was like, "Okay, tell me what happened." Wow. And he was like, I don't know. He goes, "Sir, stop philandering. What happened? A man doesn't just quit loving his wife after 18 years. And you know what he said? He says, "She always makes me feel belittled. She always says stuff like when I say I want to hire somebody for my business, she'll be like, 'Oh, you're lazy.' Like she always hits him in between the eyes." And he says, "She just makes me feel so bad about myself that I can't." He said, "When I walk in a room and she's in there, I feel ugh."
Gosh.
And when you find yourself there in a relationship after all these years, you need counseling. Y'all need to sit down. You need to have a conversation, because a man is not going to look at you and tell you, "You are making me feel this way." He's just going to grow apart.
What was his name? Mice?
Who?
What was his name? Mice?
I don't know.
Oh, because that wasn't a man. He must have been a mice.
Oh my gosh. Would you say it? Would you tell? What? I don't like you, Kim.
No, I'm going to stop. We're going to stop right now. Like, we're going to go to a commercial break right now.
Well, then he's not a mice.
Yeah.
He's feeling what most men feel.
But that's something that you take care of that at the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I think because we get so used to raising kids and stuff, we forget each other's needs.
At the beginning, you're going to run over me for a long time. Ugh. So if I let you run over me, or
what does run over you look like?
Just exactly what you just said. Make me feel a certain way, make me feel not needed, not wanted, you know, make me feel dumb and stupid. Yeah. So that's
you think that's one of the big reasons a lot of men pull away?
Well, no. I mean,
because I honestly don't think men cheat if there's a great bond.
No, I don't think men have time and stuff for the foolishness.
If they're really happy in a relationship. And don't get me wrong, I do not think it is all a woman's job to keep a man happy, honey. Sometimes there are some bad apples and there just ain't nothing you can do but move on.
Most guys can go with the flow.
Yeah.
You know, you go with the flow. I mean, you like look, like what do you want for, you know, you ask a man, what do you want for dinner? You can say, well, you want a hamburger? Just pick something up. Like what do you want for dinner right now?
Oxtail.
So you easy. You easy. Most women is basically how he swept her off her feet. And now guess what? Now he's got to go to all these restaurants and stuff every other night. And she been going to these restaurants for so long, she really forgot how to cook. So you're really not having any good conversation with
cook.
Yeah, but our conversation...
But I sure do love you well.
So our conversation So it ain't about the restaurant. It's the conversation and the connection, the bond. When you got everybody in this room and stuff, how you really can do this, especially with us. We can't just go to restaurants and stuff and have a good conversation with someone coming up to you or something like that. So sometimes it's good to stay home, bond with each other. Yeah, you need that.
And man, just remember why you found and fell in love with each other. Yeah. I think that's like one of the greatest gifts that we've done is we just keep it. I know we've only been married 9 months, but we've been together almost 3 years.
Yeah, but we've been doing enough life to know what life wants to look like. When you know what things don't look like, then you stay away from that.
Yep.
So you don't have to be in that situation and stuff. You know what? You've been married before. I've been married before. We know what a good relationship should be like.
Yeah.
You know what a bad relationship looks like. So it's so easy now to say, hey, I have experience. Most people say, I don't want to marry a person who ain't never been married now.
I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I promise you, I would not have married a man that's in his 50s that had not been married before.
I mean, I'm having
because nobody wants you.
I was having a conversation with a guy. He was going from politics to religion and all this. And I said, you ever been married? He said, no. I'm like, you were born at this and you almost 57, 58.
And never been married.
Never been married. I said, what's wrong with you? I said, I said, what you used to doing is trying to get an audience. I say, I'm not looking for an audience.
He probably didn't have a dad. He probably didn't have a good family, and he just looks for attention.
Yeah.
And now he's made a very good life for himself, so he takes all these young girls out, and they just use him.
I say, you don't know about anything. And your adversity have nothing to do with a marriage. When a marriage...
Man, that's so good.
He said, but I got a kid. I said, that don't mean anything.
Nope.
I said, that doesn't mean anything. When you marry, you know that you had to go through something to hold on.
You know what I found is one of the greatest advice for every single person out there that's in relationships, wanting relationships, in a marriage, is build a solid friendship. It is not even too late for you to go back and build a friendship. Yeah. Friendship is so important. Because you get to spend every night together.
Spend the night together with your wife,
your best
your
friend.
husband. Not spending the night with someone that you can't even give them your last name.
Oh, I know it.
And you say,
stop wasting your time on those people.
That you're not legally married.
Yes.
Just because you got the same address and the same mail going there, it don't say your name. Whew. You in the same house?
Yes.
But you're in the same house for 15 years.
I always asked myself, Angelo, when I was really getting because I remember driving in the car with Mom one day and Mama said, I want you to get in a relationship. And I said, Mimi, I'm good. Yeah. You know, I've not been successful in relationships. I in my head was telling myself, I can't pastor a church and have a husband. I can't be rich and have a husband. And Mimi looked at me and she said, you listen to me. She said, I'm not going to be here forever, but God does not want you to be alone. You need a man that's going to protect you and love you and fight for you. And you know, it was like she started a desire in me at that moment. And I opened my heart to it. And here's what I pray, babe. I would say, Lord, let me be so well that I would love to be with myself. Like I'd always ask myself, would I want to date me? Would I want to marry me? And I just really let God expose areas.
Like, man.
So we're going to come back real quick and we're going to drop you some very important points on what creates an incredible relationship, how to date well, how to be married well. And so we will be right back. Everybody, and welcome back. We are here with my gorgeous hunka hubba.
On this love weekend.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Man, we should.
Baby, what are we gonna do for Valentine's Day?
I'm gonna take you on that love boat tonight.
Yes. I think every night we should do something fun.
We do.
For this week.
Oh.
And this man's already had us reservations for a whole month.
Yeah, way in.
And I don't even know where it is. He's surprising me.
You have to do it. You have
I've never had a man do that for me.
I mean, it's Valentine. You're not the only one thinking about doing it. You know, everybody's doing it. So you try to do it at the last minute. Then you like no reservation.
Can you believe I never had a man do anything special for me for Valentine's Day?
Well, they wasn't relentless. I'm relentless. I'm relentless.
I'm so thankful that you're so thoughtful.
I'm relentless.
So women, if you are in your 50s or 60s and you are 40s and feel like it's too late, it is not too late. God put that desire down on the inside of you to have you a bound you go wow wow with muscles.
It ain't too late.
Baby, it ain't too late. You just got to get desirable. You got to get yourself dressed. You got to get yourself fit. And put yourself out there.
That's it.
Okay, so here's some of the advice that we want to give you, okay, for dating, for marriages, for all relationships. Always stay in tune with who you are. Know yourself first. Before diving into a relationship, take time to understand who you are, your values, your goals, what you want from a partner, and being comfortable with yourself makes it easier to recognize a good match. Number 2 is...
Man, you got to communicate openly. Clear communication is the key. Relationships is always relationship is always part of communication. So anytime you don't communicate, it stops. It's a breakdown.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like...
And don't you think people don't communicate, babe, because they are afraid of the outcome? Maybe they've been in a relationship where communication wasn't good.
No, they just ain't never listened. They just ain't never listened to their own.
That could be it.
They just ain't never listened.
Yeah.
It's like...
Communication kills assumption.
I mean, how many people have we talked to or you would think say, man, Pastor Kim, yeah, I hear it all the time. Pastor Kim, I did this, but he take care of all this stuff for me. He go get the gas and stuff. I make a mess.
We heard it the other day at a restaurant. Yeah. A girl came up to us.
Oh yeah, she was like telling all the good stuff.
She was like,
and
I need to wear the pants in this relationship. She's, I don't know, I need to heal. She goes, I was really mad about him today, and then all of a sudden I realized that he's bought my iPad, he pays my rent, he bought the couch I sleep on. Me and you were just sitting there. You said, yeah, you got a mouth.
Yeah, you got a mouth. You got a mouth. And I just had to tell her, you know what I'm saying? Like, look.
She was so kind. She was like, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay, here's number 3. Number 3 is build a strong friendship. A solid relationship starts with friendship. Focus on enjoying each other's presence, each other's company. Have fun. Laugh. If you are dating somebody that won't let you be yourself, run. You want someone that is going to love all of you.
So, man.
What's the next one?
Man, don't tempt to rush into a relationship. Attempting to rush into a relationship, someone would make things clear. So, like me and you, I mean, it was clearly that, you wanted me. And I wanted you. So I always think that when I saw you the second time around.
Yeah.
So we still didn't rush. You were like,
nope.
Put my number in your phone and we'll be BFF.
I said we're gonna be BFFs. I dropped the hanky.
Yeah.
I said put my phone number in your phone. We're gonna be BFFs. We'll go to concerts together. You're not dating anybody. I'm not dating anybody.
But I didn't. We didn't rush. And you were like, well, you ghost me.
You did ghost me.
No. That's not a ghost. The ghost part is that you got to give that person a little bit of space because you don't know if that person starts stalking you, and what if you're not feeling the person all the way? You know what I'm saying? Like,
so you were just making sure.
Like, okay, is she gonna miss talking to me or vice versa?
Well, that's a game.
That's not a game.
Well, you did show up, though. I have to admit, you showed up.
Because you don't know that basically, like you say, because you still out here dating.
Yeah.
And you don't know.
We didn't rush. We were very intentional.
Yeah, so that's some of the things you really
have to do. I think you and I both knew. When did you know I was the one? Like, when did it hit, I don't want to spend my life without her?
When you turned around the first time, when I say something to you the first time, I never came back, and I never I say something when I walk past you, and you was with your brother and his wife, but we just had just a brief conversation.
Yeah.
But the second time and stuff, we was able to talk and stuff, and we talked for hours and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did, and then, it was like
I seen you to Drew Hill.
Oh, y'all listen to me. He sent me Drew Hill Beauty.
Beauty.
Hey, when I tell y'all, I would walk that trail every day.
I walk past her every day. And that's what it is. So a lot of time, you know, you see somebody and you really don't want to say nothing, and you may run into that person and you just speak. But, you know, like you say, that may be the person.
Yeah, it may be the person.
It ain't whether you're a female that you scared to say hello, you know.
Yeah.
But if you walking past and you seeing that person, somebody need to say something. Because if they shy, you know.
You were shy.
I mean, I'm just kind of respectful. I'm not really shy. I'm respectful.
I'm really thankful, though, because you did not have a whole lot of women you had gone through.
I didn't have the player.
No, you did not.
I didn't have the player move.
Okay, here's another one. The last one. The last one is have fun dating. Have fun married.
Yeah.
Enjoy your life. Have fun this weekend.
Right.
Have fun this whole week. Really, every day's Valentine's Day with you and I.
Right,
but we make it extra special. So don't say every day's Valentine's Day. No, do something because it is a moment.
Yeah, we've been to concerts
Yes.
and stuff. You know, we paint the town when we need to paint the town.
You know where I really want to go? Where? I really want to go out to that amphitheater where you can have a picnic and listen to concerts.
Oh, yeah.
What is it called?
You got a couple of them around Atlanta.
Maybe I will surprise you on this.
Oh, Lord.
Y'all, we love you so much. Y'all, we celebrate you. If you are single, we are prophesying this is your last love day. Get up alone.
Yes.
Get up, get dressed.
Before we go.
Yes.
It's Valentine's Day, right?
Yeah.
Should a woman buy a guy a gift?
Shoot, yeah.
Oh, so I'm getting something for Valentine's.
Oh, honey, you get something all the time. I think so, because what I have found,
so they
and I know
should
it really,
get each other gifts,
well,
right?
it really is a woman gets the gifts most of the time. But I have found being married to you, it's like when you really appreciate someone, I'm gonna spoil you too.
But we're talking dating though. Marriage is different though.
Dating is really more, I think a girl thing, you know, the guy's showering on the girl.
I think.
You're welcome, ladies.
Yeah, I think the guys deserve something. I don't care what type of gift.
I'm definitely
I think it's a card.
So y'all get your man a card.
Or
get
something.
Him. Do men like flowers?
No, I don't think God needs no flowers. But I think this should be something that means you recognize what he like.
Yeah.
And you dating the guy, you need to know something about him.
Yeah.
We know that a guy gonna send you flowers. We know the guy gonna take you out to dinner. But what are you really looking for to surprise that guy with?
Okay.
Something small.
I love it.
Guy don't need nothing. He don't need the money. He don't need the flowers and stuff like that. He's going to take you out to dinner. He's going to do all that stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Love that. All right, y'all. We can't wait to see you. This month's going to be so power-packed. We're going to go over topics like co-parenting, how to co-parent with a toxic partner. We're going to go through so much. So we love you guys so much. Thank y'all for sharing this. Make sure that you are, do comments, drop comments. This man reads on.
Those comments. Tell me where you going. Valentine's Day.
We want to hear what you've done. Give us testimonies of how your Valentine's Day was.
Was he going to a wine tasting restaurant? So you going to Disney World?
Oh, I can't wait to hear.
Oh man, tell me how you gonna spice your life up for 2025. 2025, spice your life.
It's going to be oh, I love that. Yes. All right, y'all, we love you. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for subscribing. And thank you for being a part of our lives. We love you.